Bulking up as a weak, skinny guy completely changed my life. It got me my dream girlfriend, got my dream physique, it helped me buy this gym that we're in right now, and it helped me win boxing fights. My name is Jackson Patsakis, and at 19, I achieved all these results, and the biggest factor was bulking up from a skinny guy. It changes the way that you show up to talking to girls, the way that you show up to business and work, and it changes the way that you see yourself every single day. Imagine how you feel when you wake up in the morning and you're actually jacked, you're strong, you've got abs that are almost popping through your shirt. Your muscles pop through your shirt as you're walking past your crush at school. You're feeling strong when you're showing up and like shaking other men's hands in business meetings. This isn't a shallow endeavor. Getting your dream physique changes every aspect of your life, and I'm gonna teach you how to get it. The goal of this video is to try hype you up a bit and show you the tangible, real life results of getting your dream physique. Again, it's not a shallow endeavor. Getting your dream physique completely changed my life. It helped me get to a point where like clients trust me with their money to teach them how to get fit now. Like, you can make money from this, it's tangible. Women trust me to be in my presence. They feel safe around me. That's why I got my dream girlfriend. She said she felt safe in my presence, not just because I was big and strong, but also because I used that physique to learn how to fight. There's a massive lack of capability in most gym trainings. So I made a course where I talk about how to actually get a physique that isn't just for looking big and strong. It's to be capable and be strong and attract girls while also being able to like win fights if you need to. Having a good physique isn't just about how good you look in the mirror in the morning. Sure, that's a big part of it, but it's the confidence that you get from seeing yourself every single day that overlaps into every other aspect of life. You have the confidence because your physique's massive that maybe if it came down to it, you could beat another guy up, especially if you're training the way that we teach in the course that I made. We teach you how to train to get physically strong, but not just gain that size. Like, I'm sure you've seen videos of bodybuilders fighting. We can put one up now of like two of the most jacked guys and they can't throw hands. Like, they don't know how to actually fight. Their physiques aren't capable. They're just like show physiques. There's a different type of way to get the physique that attracts girls. There's a different type of way to get the physique that commands respect, and there's a different type of way to get the physique that actually is capable in the ring if you need. And it's not just about how you see yourself as well, it's about how others see you, which also reflects your confidence. Like, if somebody comes up to you and gives you a compliment, you're gonna get a bit more confidence from that. And every time that happens, you're kind of stacking that confidence. Like, the amount of messages I've got from girls over my physique, lusting over my body, has got my confidence to a point where I see myself as the man. And you want that, and it's not something you're gonna get if you're a skinny guy. You don't get girls being like, oh my God, I love your abs, because you don't have any. You don't get girls touching your muscles and being like, oh my God, you're so big and strong, you could throw me over this. Girls aren't gonna say this stuff to you because they don't respect you, first of all, enough to talk to you in the first place, but you don't have the confidence to pursue a girl because you're not happy with where you're at right now. Getting your dream physique or working on your physique as a start is gonna change that process entirely. You're gonna be at a point where you feel strong, you walk out the house, you've just hit a crazy session, you're feeling jacked, you're feeling strong. You walk down the street and you might actually see a girl you like. If you were in this skinny, weak state that you're probably in right now, where you feel almost like ashamed of yourself, you're gonna be head down, looking at the floor, not wanting to talk to anyone. But after a hectic gym session, after training with the boys, hyping each other up, you have this almost like, you get this aura about you. I think that's what the kids call it nowadays. You get this aura, and it's not just about women. Comparing yourself to other men may seem wrong, but it's actually kind of the right thing to do. Comparing yourself to other guys you see on your street and the average man that you see walking around the shops, you sense the difference from your physique to theirs. You sense the difference in your presence to theirs. They show up in a different way. They show up in a weak, timid way, and it all comes from that physical presence, because that's the thing that you carry around every day.
What's a gangster analogy?
You guys have all seen the OG, like level 1 hitman, level 100 mafia boss meme. That's genuinely what it's like in real life. Like, when there's a level 1 guy, he doesn't get any respect from girls. He doesn't have people looking at them. He doesn't have people asking him for advice. And that's exactly all the things that you get when you get your dream physique, or like when you start working on your body. You get girls coming up to you. Think about that. Like, instead of you having to go chase down, cold approach these girls, like all these TikTok guys, they actually come to you. They slide in your DMs. Wouldn't that be crazy? Men actually come up to you asking for advice. They ask you how you got so big, how you got so strong. They shake your hand And you actually get real good friendships from this. A strong man doesn't want to be friends with a weak man. And you'll learn this when you get strong. If you've ever been surrounded by somebody that's weaker than you, especially when you get strong, which you'll learn, is they have this like negative, sticky energy. And that's probably what you're oozing out right now without knowing it. As soon as you get that level 100 boss type energy, you lift people up, you don't tear them down, and it's not even on purpose, like you're not doing this shit on purpose, you just have this like negative, complainy, disgusting energy where you're like, everything is somebody else's fault when it's yours. And you imagine that there's no way out when there is. That's what winners have different in their mind, is a sense of accountability. They know everything that they've done is their fault. That's why they can commit to training 5-6 times a week to get the physique that they want. So not only do you make friends and get girls from getting your dream physique, but you can also make money. Like guys come up to me asking for advice from me about how I got my physique. And now I charge money for that advice. I charge $120 per hour of my time just because like I got big. I wouldn't be able to charge that much, especially if I didn't get a good physique and have the confidence that I do to present myself. You don't have confidence when you're skinny. You know this because you're in that position right now. And when you do get that confidence, it shows up not just in how you talk to people, but also the money you make. It's tangible. There was a quote I had on a previous video. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything, which basically means if you train hard, you work hard, you fuck hard, you do everything to 100%. As a skinny guy, if your physique is out, which is one of the biggest aspects, if you're putting 20% into your physique, you're gonna put 20% into business, you're gonna put 20% into getting girls, you're gonna put 20% into getting friends, and your life is gonna be a 20% guy. Not even average, below average. Think about that. Imagine what your life could be like if you finally put 100% into something and your physique is like the catalyst, the foundation for the rest of your life. Everything else grows from like this trunk of the tree. It's the foundation. All the nice leaves and flowers grow off this and you build a garden around that. Once you have your dream physique, the rest of your life is on easy mode. I swear to God. You have to understand that this is like a toss-up between having everything that you want and living the life that you're currently living, which is a point of like dissatisfaction, being low status, being weak, having no girls, having no money. All of that changes when you get that foundation, you get that dream physique, and it sounds crazy, but because your body is the thing that you walk around with every day, you can imagine that it's going to change your life in some way. The way that people see you is the way that you make money, by the way. If people see you as a weak person, they're not going to want to pay you. If they see you as strong, if they see you as hardworking, they're going to want to give you money. If girls see you as weak, they're not going to want to be with you because they know they're not going to feel safe. They're not going to feel provided for. If men see you as weak, they're not going to want to be your friend because you can't provide anything for them. Like you don't bring anything to the table, if that makes sense. If you see everything as like a transaction in this way, which unfortunately it is in the real world, you'll understand why becoming the strongest, best version of yourself is 100 times better than staying where you're at right now. I hope this gave you some motivation to actually work on getting your dream physique and understanding the importance of it, because it doesn't just affect one aspect of your life, your strength, but it affects everything across the board. If you want to learn how to get your dream physique, I made a course. It's in the first link in the description, bro. Have a good one.